Hey guys, it is Friday here in West Virginia, so it is time for us to do our weekly Free It Friday. And today we have a really cool piece for you. It is the Hot Wheels RLC 1969 Chevrolet C10 in blue and white. And this is probably my favorite release to date. I know they've done a blue and white one before, but the way the two-tone was done, I wasn't a big fan of it. This one is really cool. This one is kind of done up to look like factory. It's the same two-tone job that the root beer and tan one had, their first release of it. So, very nice looking truck. And here is the outside box it comes in. It states Hot Wheels on the top. And on the side here, it's a C10 Chevrolet. This end cap has your Hot Wheels logo with a message that states this product is intended for adult collectors and is not intended for children under 14 years of age. This side also has C10 Chevrolet. This end cap has the Chevrolet bow tie with the Mattel Creations logo. The bottom side of your box has your licensing stuff, all the copyright stuff for Hot Wheels and General Motors, and your UPC code. And I think this is the end cap we have cut. Usually these end caps are held down by a circle piece of tape. This one is cut. So we're going to open that end and flip out these little tabs, and out comes another box that's painted up to look like the truck. And, well, it's not painted, but you know what I mean. So here's the blue, and then you have like the side molding and the black stripe to break up the two colors of the blue and the white. And you have your Chevrolet logo emblem, and it's painted to kind of look like an airbrushing look of like silver chrome reflecting. Same thing with the C10 on the top side. This end cap of the insert, as you can see, it's an insert box just like most of them. It has the Chevrolet inside the bow tie. This end cap has the same with metal on metal and Real Riders. The reverse side, same thing, except it says metal on metal and Real Riders, just like the end caps. So on the bottom side, once again, you have some copyright stuff and some logos for Mattel, Hot Wheels, General Motors, and Mattel Creations. So let's take a look at this guy. And out he comes in a beautiful medium Spectra Flame blue with a white center. And this truck is absolutely beautiful. And I forgot to put this plastic back on. It does come with this plastic. I had it on a minute ago looking at it, and I forgot to put this on there. I was like, I can fill the truck. I shouldn't. So that's because I forgot to put this on. Now, they put these two little dishes here, indented areas where you're supposed to grab, but your fingers will not grip it. It's just too slippery. So what I do, just push down on one side, it pops up that side, and you can lift that right out. So let's get this truck out of here and take a look at it. And this thing is beautiful. As you can see, the detailed markers, the C10 logo, the chrome, I guess these would be like 20-inch or 22-inch American Racing 5-spokes, the old school style wheel. And on your tailgate, you have your Chevrolet written, and you have detailed tail lights, painted bumpers to look silver. I guess I'd say they're like airbrushed. The plate's kind of cool. It says blue up because it's blue and it goes up and down. And the windows are slightly smoked. The interior, it's really hard to see what color. I would say it's probably black. And going to the front, you have a very nicely detailed C10 grille. And with the Chevrolet across the center bar of the grille, detailed headlights and such. And then this dial on the bottom side is what will make your truck go up and down. You turn it clockwise and the truck goes up, as you can see, to like stock ride height. That's pretty much how a real two-wheel drive C10 would ride at that height. Looks really good. And then you can dial it back down, and when you turn it counterclockwise, it is actually really easy to do. It just pops right back in place, and then you have this thing in the grass, in the weeds, I guess is the way that most would say it. Looks really cool and such. And these wheels, they're not like regular Hot Wheels style wheels. They don't have a through and through axle. They don't even have a continuous axle that puts them together. I think they're individually mounted on a little stud So as you can see, like if you spin this wheel, the other wheel does not move. I don't know if anybody's taken any of these apart. I would say probably not many do because they're expensive. But as you can see, you can spin that wheel like crazy, and the other one does not move. So they're individually mounted. Each wheel is independent and such. That makes me think that maybe they could even put this on the Impalas to make it where it would do like a 3-wheel motion or something with the dial. I don't know. The Impalas have a very unique setup too with their adjustable suspension, and the truck does too. The truck is more of like the, I don't know, the truck type community where you would have like the airbags, air ride suspension, and you just want to go up and down, driving, ride height, and then get to a show, and then you pop it and drop it. So that's it. So that's pretty much it for this truck, guys. It's a fantastic looking truck. I hope you guys were able to get one. If not, they're on eBay. I think going for about 50 to 55 bucks each now. And that's a little higher than what they were at RLC, but still yet not a bad price actually. And this one I look to see it go up in value throughout the years because of the color combo on it. It looks really slick. The only way I would think it would look better if they had an orange and white or a red and white, but the orange and white I would love to see, or an all orange C10 would look great. But this blue and white is beautiful too. So I look for this one to be very sought after, even though there's a lot of them out there compared to the older ones. The older ones were numbered. These are not numbered, unfortunately, but still yet they're pretty scarce, and I think they will become one that's hard to get in the future. So get them while you can. Very nice looking truck. I'm letting mine go because it's not a Mopar, but they're already spoken for, so I can't get rid of one of mine to anyone else. They're spoken for. So anyways, guys, I'll be back again, definitely on Monday for a Mopar Monday, if I find anything, which I hope I do, this weekend at Walmart. Maybe we'll do some more unboxing videos, depending on what we come across. So if not, I'll see you on Monday, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching.